You know, can you believe it's been almost 2 months since that horrid redesign Miiverse got? Kind of hard to believe, right? Well, I hope I'm not the only one. Anyways, I'm about to do a video that I've been wanting to do for a very, very long time. No, it's not a burp. Anyway, the many problems with Miiverse in one video. And I say many because, of course, I'm not going to be able to cover all of them, but you know, many. And I might do a part 2. Maybe this might be a little series. I don't know. These videos are not going to be very, very often. If I ever do decide to make a second part, it's not going to be from months from now. Really, that's just how it is. That's just how it is with me in some series of videos, like my atrocious Miiverse videos and stuff. And yeah. So, I doubt you care about this. Let's get on with the video. Now, all of you who know me know I really hate this rule. Look at the very bottom. Additionally, do not attempt to exchange Nintendo 3DS or other friend codes. Why not? It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, why can't we share friend codes? Why can't we make friends on the 3DS? Is it because of that swap note girl? That's really what I always assume. Because, you know, Nintendo hasn't really been very, I guess, peachy on friend codes ever since that. And, you know, Nintendo, I've beaten this horse to death, I know, but I gotta say it again. Stop trying to be the parent. Really, Nintendo, it's ridiculous. It really is. Nintendo, you're a gaming company. Stick with gaming. You shouldn't try to protect the gamers. You don't see any other company do this? Really, you don't. It's just you. And might say, oh, Nintendo's kid-friendly and all. Yeah, shut up with that. Why do they have to be kid-friendly? Why can't they just stick with the core gamers, the people who made Nintendo what they are today? Seriously, I don't really get why Nintendo needs to do this. Let people make friends. People can be responsible. Not everyone who owns a 3DS is a little 6-year-old who can't tell the difference between right and wrong yet. Really. Ugh. So here's another crappy rule. By gamers about games. Now people might say, oh, it's a gaming forum, but here's the thing. Nintendo didn't really start enforcing this rule until recently, but here's the thing. If people start going off topic and start having a lot of discussions and such, then it'll make Miiverse way more of a lively place. I mean, look, when you implemented this redesign, only making it 30 comments, and yeah, a lot of people jumped ship on Miiverse because they wanted to have discussions with their friends. They wanted to talk to their friends because there are some really good people on Miiverse. There really is. And you're just taking that away from people. You really are. It's really annoying. It really is. It's like you're shoving people away from your service, saying, oh, we don't want you to talk to your friends about anything you want. That's just so wrong for whatever reason. We want you to just talk about games and make Miiverse as boring as we can. Because really, being off topic was actually making Miiverse great. It really was. Everyone was going there. People made a lot of friends. And now that you have this redesign, enforcing Miiverse to just be about games, people left and now Miiverse is just a barren wasteland. See, Nintendo? Oh, whatever. You're too stubborn. Also, here's another thing that's really stupid. After the redesign, when a post hits 100 comments, that's the limit. You can't post anymore. Really, Nintendo? Are you serious? I mean, look at this video. You just made a gamer very, very unhappy. You really did. But anyway, seriously, it's really stupid that you do this. It really is. I mean, people could continue a conversation the next day, or maybe use another account to comment. And what? That's already, if you have like 3 accounts, it's what, 90 posts in a day? And it's really ridiculous that you have to use more than one account just to, you know, have a full conversation, a somewhat full one. But, you know, you can still reach that limit pretty quickly if you use other accounts. So why do this, Nintendo? It's really ridiculous. It really is. And it just really shows that Nintendo wants conversations completely dead on Miiverse. It really does. Ugh. Next up is the counter being removed from Miiverse. Now, a friend of mine made a video. He's doing a series or something where he reviews bad Miiverse updates, and the counter being removed happened to be the first episode of that series, and it was actually pretty good. So I'm a nice guy for the most part, so I'll link his video in the comments. Hopefully, I remember. But anyways, yeah, Nintendo's reasoning behind this was, well, first it was around Thanksgiving and 2013, and we're way past that now. But anyways, they said, oh, it's better to be thankful for your Yaz instead of looking to see how many you have. And it's okay, I guess, or for the Thanksgiving spirit. But shouldn't have been brought back after Thanksgiving though? Wouldn't that make sense? But no, Nintendo also said it's because of the ad breakers and such. But scroll down to community. Just pause this video and scroll down to community. I bet you're going to see at least one post begging for Yaz, saying, yeah, this if you like blank blank, or any of that. Or if you enjoy this, then yeah me, or follow me, whatever. Well, it's mostly Yaz, but it didn't solve anything, Nintendo. You still see yeah beggars all over the place. They still want more and more Yaz, because for some reason that just makes people very happy for some reason. I don't know why. I don't care. Being popular on Miiverse is just, it really amounts to nothing in real life. I mean, what are you gonna say? I'm popular on a website, on a site that's called Miiverse, and then the person is probably gonna say, oh, what the hell is Miiverse? So really, it's really not big of an accomplishment and whatever. Yaz are meaningless. That's my point. Yaz are meaningless. So stop begging for them, please. Pretty please. Next up is, of course, Miiverse has no edit button. Miiverse has been out since November of 2012, when the Wii U launched. And it's almost been... Good God, Miiverse has almost been 3 years old now. Wow. Anyway, it still has no edit button. That's like... Isn't that, very important for a site like Miiverse to have an edit button, so you won't have to delete your post and wait 3 minutes to post again? I mean, wouldn't an edit button make sense for a site like Miiverse? Like if sometimes you make a very big mistake and it makes your post make no sense, and instead of just simply editing it, you have to take it down, wait 3 minutes, and then type it all up again, and then hopefully you made no mistake. I mean, it's really ridiculous how that works. Nintendo, why can't you just put in an edit button? Is it really that hard? Is it? I doubt it is. It really shouldn't be that hard. Anyway, next. Of course, the Miiverse admins. You've all seen this coming. Okay, I'll keep this one short. They should be fired, if they're real. They really should. I mean, they protect the wrong people. False reporters almost always get their way. Just watch some of my videos and a lot of other videos on YouTube showcasing their ridiculous reports and unfair bans. Moving on. The Play Journal. I find it completely useless. I mean, no one asked for it. No one did. No one cares for it. I never really see anyone really care for it and say, oh, I love the Play Journal. I post in it a lot of times. So, Nintendo, no one asked for it. No one cares for it. So why put it in? This is why I think they should have posts before they do updates. They should ask the users, hey, what do you think about this? Is this good? Should we put this in? Should we keep this out? And I think that's really good for Nintendo to do. I mean, interacting with the fans, seeing what they want, instead of just forcing the stuff people don't want down their throats. Ugh. Not being able to post in the activity feed anymore. Why not? I mean, seriously, why not? Did it ever occur to you, Nintendo, that people liked posting in the activity feed? I mean, seriously, people did. And especially for 3DS only users, that was their only private community because they didn't have private messages like us Wii U users do. And that really sucks, and I'll be getting into that a little later. But It really does suck. They just lost their own private community where even I used it for like posts and stuff a whole community is not going to care about. I just used the activity feed for that, but now that that's gone, it's just completely useless. People like posting the activity feed where they can connect to their friends and only their friends. Now they just lost that. Ugh. Nintendo, Nintendo, Nintendo. There's no block button on Miiverse. Why not? I don't really see a reason why there shouldn't be. Let's say if you're like away for a few days from your house or something and you're away from your Wii U, maybe you don't have a 3DS, well, everyone does, but, you know, and you only have your phone, your laptop, whatever, and there's no block button, and someone's like really bugging you. And I'm just saying really, really bothering you. And you really want to shut them up, but you can't. Nintendo, did you not think of that? I doubt you did. You don't really think when it comes to Miiverse. Yeah, it's stupid. Really, really stupid. You can't see your profile or anything, really, when you're banned on Miiverse on the web version. Now again, let's say you're away or something and, you know, your phone, your laptop, whatever, is the only way you could go on Miiverse, and if they're banned, you can't go on it. Why not? You could go on it on the Wii U and 3DS version of Miiverse if you're banned. So why not the web version? I mean, people can be away or something and not be around their Wii U or 3DS, and what are they going to do? What do they want to check notifications or anything? It's just really ridiculous. Again, Nintendo didn't think about this, but then again, they never think when it comes to Miiverse, like I said before. Ugh. There's no messages in the Wii U version. Again, why not? And, you know, again, if you're away or something, one of you want to check messages. Really, you can't even check messages on the 3DS version, so yeah, definitely if you're away or something, you can't check messages because it's only available on the Wii U version. Why can't it just be available on the 3DS and the web version? Okay, maybe not 3DS, but, you know, why not the web version? People who own Wii U's could also use the web version, so you can't really use the argument saying, oh, one of the 3DS users got mad or whatever. People want to check their messages, you know. People like talking, and why not add it to the web version? Seriously, why not? It'll be good on the go. You know, where you could talk to your friends privately, and yeah, it shouldn't just stay on one thing. Nintendo, really. The 30 comment and post limit. Seriously, Nintendo, how in the hell is this less strict? Seriously. It seems more strict to me because at least before, 2-minute rule was annoying and all, but, you know, at least you could post as much as you like still. But here, you're limited by, like, an incredibly small amount. I mean, there shouldn't be a posting limit at all. I was about to say 500 would be good, but, you know, again, there should be no limit at all. Really. And people might say, oh, just go on a different account and, you know, continue a conversation. Why should you need to be able to use another account to use the conversation? It's just, you know, it's just strange. You get what I'm saying? That shouldn't be how it works on a social media site. Yes, so Miiverse does qualify. If people go on it and talk to their friends, then yeah, it is one. And also, what about 3DS users? You can't use that excuse for 3DS only users. They could only have one account and only one account. So you can't use that excuse for 3DS users because they only have one account. So after 30 comments and 30 posts, done. Oh God. Nintendo, you're just making Miiverse worse and worse. And this is what made me leave. And yeah, sure, I do upload some Super Mario Maker courses. It's only because the game makes me upload to Miiverse. If it was optional, I wouldn't. Ugh. And finally, the NNID console ban thing that Nintendo implemented back in June. This is what made me want to do this video back in June, but, you know, I finally got around to it now. This update is awful. It really is. I don't know if I would say if it's the worst, but it's definitely one of the worst out there. So yeah, it's people do share their Wii U's, you know. Like my friend, he has a little brother. He shares his Wii U with his brother. And let's say his little brother was like a little rule breaker, and his ban was, he did deserve his ban, and my friend, he gets punished because he just shares his Wii U with them. Does that make much sense, Nintendo? I highly doubt it does. Because it's really stupid, it really is. And also, this is going to be great for false reporters, you know. I'm sure false reporters abused this and, you know, got rid of users they don't like faster and making sure that they're not going to be back for a while. It really is. Nintendo, did you not think before you did this? Okay, again, they don't think when it comes to Miiverse. I forgot. Oh my god. So that's it for the many problems with Miiverse in one video. Yeah. Now again, I may do a part 2 to this. Again, it won't be for a long time from now. But I may do it. So if you want to say the stuff I left out, because I know I did leave out a lot of stuff, maybe you could tell me in the comments what I left out. If you want, of course. But, you know, I'd appreciate that. That'd be cool. So anyways, that's it. Miiverse is just full of many, many problems. It really is. And that's why I left it. That's really why I left it. I just couldn't stand it anymore. I couldn't stand the admins anymore because the day I left I got banned again. So, yeah. I just couldn't take it anymore, so I needed to leave, and, you know, I was starting to like YouTube a lot more, so here I am on YouTube, and I really do enjoy it. I really do. So, anyways, screw you, Miiverse. Screw all the fanboys who love it for some reason. And this picture is perfect because, you know, all the smiling me's, they love Miiverse because they love everything Nintendo does and thinks they're perfect and thinks they can't make any wrong decisions. This picture's just perfect for that. So anyway, that's all I have to say. Bye-bye.